welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Before we get into the topic, if you see all these lovely people here on the side of the screen, this is from my Twitch stream. I stream on Twitch pretty much every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, pretty much every single weekday, if that makes it easier for you. Today, we are going to be talking about something that I actually found on good old Reddit. I don't know how many of you guys use Reddit. Some people are afraid of Reddit, understandable, but I am a fan. I like Reddit. And we are going to be talking about something that I found on the subreddit, Lose It, that I've been a member of Lose It for a very long time. Funny story, Lose It was one of the big reasons, as well as r/progress pics, that my video went viral the first time ever, because I posted it on there. I wasn't trying to like promote myself at all, or I didn't even post it. That's what happened. Someone else posted it on, I think it was either Lose It or Progress Pics somewhere, and that's where it kind of started gaining traction, and then it got picked up at other places. So that was pretty cool. But I've been a fan of Lose It for a really long time. I really like a lot of the advice. I mean, you get some bad advice as well because it's Reddit, right? But like, I think it's a good place. If you're ever looking for somewhere for like weight loss focused stuff and you just kind of want to hang out and talk, I actually am a fan of them. This is not an ad or anything like that, but I just wanted to share that because I think it's important. But I came across this post while I was scrolling through Reddit, wasting time, and I thought it was really, really interesting, sad, and I do feel like it goes into the psyche of what a lot of people maybe think, but are either too afraid to say, or maybe they don't really understand that this is how they feel. All right, so I hope that kind of makes sense. The post that we are going to be going over is titled, "I hate that I'll have loose skin when I reach my goal weight." Alrighty? So this is it right here. So this is the post, and I'm just going to go ahead and read it. There's also some comments that I'm going to go over, but I want to, I'm going to share my thoughts as I am reading this post. Again, it's a tough one to read. It's very, very sad. This person is clearly going through a lot, but it really, really explains a lot of what I feel a lot of people feel. So it goes on to say, "The main purpose of losing weight is so I can have some sort of appeal to women." Now, again, I would say right off the bat, a little bit of a red flag, right? Because personally for me, if I feel like that is going to be your main driving factor, I mean, losing weight is really, really, really hard, right? And if the main reason is so you can get a girlfriend or a woman or whatever, or be attracted to the opposite sex, or, whoever it is that you're attracted to, if they'll try to be attracted to you because of losing weight, it's just really hard because you are going to be going through it for a long time. It's going to be something that you have to maintain for a long time. And for a lot of people, they lose the weight, maybe they find a relationship, and then they gain the weight back because they found the relationship and now they're quote unquote happy and they've found their purpose, right? And then they struggle with it because the partner's like, "Hey, I'm not really happy with how you look." And it's this vicious cycle, right? So right off the bat, I think that's, again, I understand, at least they're just being honest, right? So I'm not sitting here being like, "You're bad for doing this." It is what it is, but a red flag, right? Just as someone that's helped a bunch of people lose weight, and I try and help other people lose weight still, red flag is all I'm trying to say. So, and then it goes on, "So maybe I'll look fine under clothing, but if I ever have to be shirtless, I will probably cry." And again, this is one of those, it's a genuine fear, and I'm not even saying this person is a bad person for feeling this way, because I get it. Loose skin is weird as hell. It is. It looks weird. It feels weird. It's weird. It's not normal. People aren't used to seeing it. It's alien. It's a weird thing. So I get feeling this way. What I can say is someone that has had loose skin for now 8 years, I think, maybe even more. It is so much easier to, I want to say better because they're different. It is so much easier to deal with than being morbidly obese. I will say that right now. And the reason I use that term, morbidly obese, I assume if this is something you are genuinely afraid of, you must have a lot of weight to lose. Because if you only have 60 pounds, 70 pounds, the amount of loose skin you will most likely have, everyone's different, but the amount of loose skin you will most likely have is very minimal. So I'm assuming, maybe I'm wrong, that you have a lot of weight to lose, okay? And so you are living currently in a body that is very, very, very large, and I know what it's like to live in that body, and I know how I felt living in that body, as well as how I felt people perceived me living in that body. I felt very similar to this, if I'm being completely honest. When I was big, I cannot explain to you how badly I wanted a girlfriend when I was bigger. There were nights that I would think about it and I would just cry because I felt like I was worthless, useless. I had no shot. None of the girls I liked me back. I'll always be the friend. I'll always be in the friend zone. These are thoughts I had all the time. I get how you feel, okay? I get it. I just want to make that very, very clear. But I'm telling you right now that if you lose the weight, it is, at least for me, and it's not just because I lost weight. There's a lot of other things that go into it. Like, I think that losing the weight helped me be a little bit more confident, not just because I was smaller, but because I conquered a life goal of mine, okay? Losing weight was my one goal for most of my life. It was the one thing I cared about. I remember I had a teacher when I was in high school that he asked, he tried to get me to lose weight. He even had me write down all the food that I was eating. Like he tried. He really did try, and I barely gave it a shot. And so one day he brought me into his office and he was like, John, if you had a genie and you had one wish, would you wish to be thin? I don't know how this MF knew this, but yes, that is one. There is no other thing I would have wished for before being thin, okay? Whether or not that's a good thing is up for debate, but that is how I felt, okay? So, I literally conquered the one thing I felt I would never be able to do. So it's not just the fact that I am smaller or skinny or don't have a bunch of fat on me. I'm not a fat ass, whatever, right? It's not just because of that. It's the confidence I gained by being like, I can do anything. Not true, by the way. I can't. There's quite a few things I can't do. But that confidence has made it so much easier to talk to women. It's night and day difference. And the fact that I have loose skin has never, at least in person, been an issue. I've never taken off my shirt and a girl been like, what the hell? Never. One big reason, and I think this is very important, is that I have always made it clear before I am going to be showing my Ghibli bits that they know there's some dangle going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make it clear, hey, I lost X amount of weight. My nipples be down to my stomach sometimes. Like, I just make it known. Because for me, that makes me way, way, way less anxious about dealing with it, because I know that they know if they want a picture. No one's ever been like, let me see, like if they wanted, I would send it, right? But the beauty of this is that your boy is kind of famous on Instagram, right? And so most of the time they be following me anyways. And guess what? My nipples are always on my Instagram, okay? So it ain't ever a secret. I know not everyone is in the same position as me, but I will say, bring it up. Just bring it up. You'll be surprised. Especially if you assume you're into women, a lot of times they don't care as much. They just don't. And so if you are a woman that is losing weight, I will say it's a different story. It's going to be harder for you. I hate to break it to you. Dudes aren't as chill with it. But guess what? There are some dudes that don't care. I promise. I promise you. I promise you, right? It will be harder. I'm just being honest here. I hate to break it to you, but that's the honest truth, okay? at the end of the day, again, I'm just a dude. I can only speak from my experiences. Okay, sorry. Holy crap, that was such a long tangent. Okay. I'll look absolutely terrible. Again, you'll look different for sure. But again, like I have loose skin and I don't feel like I look terrible. I mean, depending on who you ask, will I ever win a physique show? No. I will never win a physique show. It's never going to happen, right? But like you said, when I'm wearing shorts, t-shirt, even a tank top, unless my shorts are up to my ball sack, you're not going to see any loose skin. So I'm chilling, right? So, again, everyone's different. Some people, they can't wear shorts at all. Some people, they can't wear tank tops at all. Everyone's different, right? So I can't really say whether what you'll look good in or not. Everyone's different. No woman will want me unless she is in the same position. This is you assuming before you are there. I'm telling you right now, I've already said it. I have never had an issue. I haven't, right? I just haven't. So I think that you are overthinking this and you think that you are putting too much value in how you look. I'm telling you right now, that is important. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say, it doesn't matter how you look. Ding. It does. It does. It does. To a lot of people. There's some people that don't give a shit. And that's awesome for them. Honestly, I wish I was similar. I'm not. But it does matter. But I promise you, it is not the only thing. And most of the time, in a genuine relationship that is built upon more than looks, it ain't the top or even close to it. Promise you that much, right? And especially if you want a relationship that's going to last, eventually, looks don't matter that much. Because if this girl, right, is beautiful, but she is boring as hell, or she doesn't understand your humor, or she gets bothered by everything you do, it don't matter how beautiful you think she is. Eventually, you're going to be like, this ain't working out. I don't care if you're a 12 out of 10 for me, right? It doesn't matter. All right. Next up, the thought of touching loose skin makes me cringe. When I see people pull it, I want to vomit. I'm sorry you feel that way. It doesn't really bother me that much. Again, I think it's one of those things that you are stressing about too much before you're even there. Because once you have it, I'm telling you right now, you just get over it. You just do. You just do. Like, it's just skin. You realize, it really is just skin. I hope that you are able to get over that because hopefully you end up losing the weight. And, hopefully you don't have that much loose skin, right? Because clearly this is going to be something that's going to be hard for you to deal with. But it is what it is, right? If I get loose skin, I'll probably gain weight back because that is better. Again, I'm going to be brutally honest. You probably will. Not because it's better, but because this is your mindset. Like, if this is how you feel, yeah, you'll probably gain the weight back. Too bad. Hate to break it to you. If that is your mindset, yeah, you're going to be fat forever. Sorry. Loose skin is part of the game, buddy. It just is. You kind of say it later, right? I hate that I ruined my life with picking out. I wouldn't say you ruined your life, but yeah, you made it so you are very large. And if you lose the weight, you will have loose skin. I don't think that means you ruined your life. It just means that there are consequences to our actions. There just are, right? We all have to deal with certain things. We all have to go with certain things. And sadly, it seems like for you, this is going to be something that's really hard for you to deal with. But I'm telling you right now, it ain't the end of the world. It's not. I promise you, it's not. And then he goes on to say, sorry, just a rant. Thank you for reading and best of luck on your goals. I was going to read some of the comments, but I honestly, I don't really want to go into that. I feel like I've kind of shared my thoughts and my opinions. And honestly, this took a lot longer than I was expecting it to. I just wanted to share that I'm sure that there are a lot of people, maybe not to this extreme, maybe not to this level, right? But I know there are a lot of people that are freaked out about loose skin. And I just wanted to take this time to, obviously share a very extreme example, but then hopefully help, show people that it really isn't the end of the world. Loose skin, I'm telling you right now, at least for me, has been much, 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 much easier to deal with than being obese. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, you should just get the surgery. You should get the surgery. I still don't feel the need to get the surgery. And it's not because I want to be some freaking martyr of loose skin. Trust me, if it ever gets to a point where I want to get rid of it, I'll do it. All right? I'll do it. But I just don't have any reason to right now. And so that's kind of how I feel. And I just want people to feel, that might have similar thoughts in the back of their head, to just understand that, hey, loose skin, it is a reality. There's no avoiding it to a certain extent. I think a lot of people are like, oh, if you lose weight too fast, you get loose skin. No. If you have a lot of weight to lose and you lose that weight, you're going to have loose skin. You just are, okay? Everyone's going to have different amounts, regardless of what diet you did or what this. Genetics plays a huge part in it. How old you are when you lose weight plays a pretty big role in it. It just is what it is. You think about it. You stretch something out really far, sometimes it's not going to go all the way back. It just is what it is. But I don't know. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully it helped. I would love to know what you think in the comment section down below. But with that being said, thank you for watching. Peace out.